Oh.
Hey everybody, how's it going today? We're back with another video here. We're at Murray and Chev again. And today we got ourselves a 2019 Chevy Colorado ZR2 with the V6 direct injection V6. So come take a look over here. This is a crush orange. I actually personally like this color. It pops. It stands out really well. So as we're just letting the truck warm up here, let's take a little look around. So you'll notice first of all from the normal Colorado that this is a different bumper. Well, it's meant for your off-road capabilities so that you don't scrape anything right off the hop. And plus it gives your wheels a whole lot more room to play with the snow and cut through the snow. Come on over to the side, you got yourselves these nice rocker guards here. They'll keep the rocks from hitting the rocker panel under here and damaging that. You don't want to have that happen out on the trail because that can get very expensive fast. On the inside here, we've got ourselves some nice vinyl leather seats. You get a nice ZR2 badge on the side here. You also get cloth floor mats, but you can probably upgrade that, no problem. The standard vehicle price of this vehicle is $47,200. As tested price is $49,740. Now let's have a look back here. Back here you've got yourself a nice set of seats. You've also got windows, power windows in the rear. You've also got a sliding window. Now the ZR2 actually does come with the short box, and as well these tailgates are dampened as well as the normal Chevy trucks are. And this is the short box. I don't believe you can get a long box on a ZR2, but I could be wrong. So as you just do a little quick walk around of the vehicle. Stickers on these are just silver. On the other colored ZR2s, you get a red and a black, and then it's mostly just black. So let's get into the vehicle and let's go for a drive. All right, so this is the first time I've ever driven a Colorado. This is going to be a very cool experience. I always wanted to get my hands first on a ZR2, so we're just gonna go for a little drive. The Multimatic DSSV suspension that is on this truck was actually co-developed by F1 or Formula 1 engineers. They came up with how the valves dampen for off-road use. Now we're not going to take this one off-road until we actually have permission. But let's see how this suspension performs on this truck compared to, I don't know, let's say the normal Colorado. So as we're getting along here, I got a nice heated steering wheel, heated seats. This truck also comes with front and rear diff locks. You also got your tow haul mode, your hill descent control, your cargo light, and your traction control off. And that is your hazard light right there, your hazard button. Right away, the truck feels very peppy. This truck also has the 8-speed automatic transmission. It's different from what they used to have in the truck. Was a 6-speed. Now, the tires on this truck are a Goodyear Wrangler Duratrac. They are rated for mud and snow, and a lot of the GM trucks, like the Trail Boss, are coming standard with Duratrac tires. So as we get out here, there's a few bumps. The truck's still a little rough, but it's not really all that bad. Now, one of these days we'll get to do the diesel here, and we'll see how this the diesel compares to the V6. This truck has about 305 horsepower and like 269 foot-pounds of torque. It does pretty decent for a little truck. It is, but you can't ask too much more than that. It's actually a pretty comfortable little truck, from what I would say. The ride's not too bad, but also it's like brand spanking new, pretty much right off the factory floor. It's got a few kilometers on it. It's got about 100, or it's only got about 22 kilometers. It's not too bad. How's your heated seat there, Dale?
Pretty good.
Yeah, mine's pretty warm too. I'm liking my heated steering wheel.
Oh yeah, that's fucking nice and warm.
Yep. So Tyson, how's your comfortability back there?
There's actually quite a bit of room for the biggest guy that I am. There's can't complain for the room space back here.
Not too bad though?
Not too bad, no. Nice comfortable seats.
Yeah.
I'd recommend this truck.
Someone that's not looking to step up into, let's say, 1 ton or 3/4 ton.
Looking for more of a get-to-work truck, but a little bit of a playing truck.
Yeah, and you kind of get that. This is the in-between, you know. You know, you have that. It's nice that you can actually have that option again where you can choose between a mid-size and a half-ton and everything else. Because
I honestly would consider this truck. I really would.
You know what? I would too. The truck hauls a decent 7,000 pounds. You know, so it's not that bad.
And it's also cheap too. It's not that. All right, we're back.
Hey everybody, we're back again. So let's see how this Colorado does for power. I'd like to see how this Colorado does for its power. So I'm just gonna give it some juice right now. Here we go.
And you're up to speed, boy.
Yeah.
Took like 10 seconds.
A little bit less than that, but I mean, I felt probably slipped on that little device. I have to say, it's pretty peppy for a little motor. You can really hear the motor, which is nice. For a V6, that's pretty peppy. That's nice to have a very good peppy motor that you know that you can just, if you need to get on the highway, you can hit the gas pedal and away you go. So let's just get going here. Whew, this heated steering wheel is getting nice and warm.
Oh, I'm just gonna hold on to it because
Hands are a little cold, eh?
yeah, they're a little cold.
And it's actually pretty much all the way around the steering wheel. It's not just up here and down here. It's all the way around, which is nice because if you like holding your steering wheel right here, well, you don't have to hold your hands up here to get them warm. You can just hold it right here. That's one thing I really like about some of the new features that cars and trucks have come out with. You actually get a nice heated steering wheel. You can get heated seats. You don't have to step up to the highest trim level to get heated seats anymore. I mean, take a look at my truck, for example. My truck's a 2000 Chevy Colorado LT, which was the highest trim back then, and it has heated seats on both sides of the truck. It'd be nice if they had it in the rear seats then, but it's too bad they didn't think about it. So Tyson, how would you say the ride is so far, just from what you would say, how it rides and everything?
To me, it's riding fairly smooth. There's some disadvantages of it on what you think about it, but so far I'm liking the ride. It's smooth, and compared to some vehicles that I've been in, it's actually
More comfortable.
And
Yeah, pretty comfortable, I would say, for a short wheelbase truck. I was just thinking about this. Short wheelbase vehicles, they tend to ride rougher than a long wheelbase vehicle. So for a short wheelbase vehicle, this thing's actually doing really well. So the truck is very responsive, and I'm starting to like the 8-speed transmission. I've gotten used to how it drives, so I adapt my driving to it. But all in all, it's a very smooth, it's a powerful little guy, a very smooth little truck. Now, having the rear locking and front locking differential, that's definitely nice to have on a small little truck. It would be nice to see if GM would put that in the Trail Boss, but I don't think they will at this time. But it's definitely convenient to have it. This is the second truck in the actual truck market that actually comes factory with that, other than the Power Wagon. Getting up to speed, it sure is not lacking any power. I'm impressed. So Dale, what do you think of the truck so far? Like, what do you like about it, and what don't you like about it?
What I kind of like about it is it's a nice small little truck. It's not big and bulky. You could still probably fit it in decent parking spots in probably Walmart, because that's where I find a downfall of a lot of trucks. They're too damn big to really go grocery shopping. But it's still a nice little truck if you have to go off-roading to get somewhere, or if you live out in the country. I feel like this truck could get through the snow quite well.
Yeah.
What I don't like about it is the truck box is kind of just way too small.
Yeah.
But for over and all, the truck I would personally buy it, because for $47,000, that seems like a good price range for a brand new truck that just come off the line. So I'd personally go to a diesel. So
Yeah, and that's what I would like to see, is compare the diesel to the gas and see how they compare. Now, they don't really have, it's not like the diesel's a whole heck of a lot more powerful. Diesel has about 200 horsepower, roughly around there, but it's got about like 369 foot-pounds of torque, so it's got lots of torque, and for a small truck, that'll make a massive difference, especially when you're driving on the highway. Now, the things that I like about this truck, I like its exterior design. I do like its interior design. I would prefer having a column shift. That's just my preference, but I don't mind the little...
yeah, and these all light up white LEDs.
Yeah, and so you actually know exactly what gear you're in. Unfortunately, like some of the problems with the Chrysler vehicles with some of their shift handles, you can't tell which gear you're in. And that's just an unfortunate way they designed it.
I feel like that would be a good truck to go to, like Winnipeg in a snowstorm. Because I want a vehicle that has all-wheel drive, but it's still a truck I could still use.
Yeah.
Personally, I have no use for a vehicle that's all closed in, because if you go to haul away branches, you're not going to haul it in your SUV.
No.
So this would be a perfect little truck.
And, you know, if people are going to say, well, oh, you could attach a trailer to your SUV. Well, yeah, you can still attach a trailer to this truck. And, you know, this would actually be good for, you know, say like a farmer, you know, that's you know, older, doesn't need a big, heavy pickup truck. He's got tons of those, but wants something that's a little more off-road capable. I would go around for something like this.
Or even just to zip into the store to get groceries.
Yeah. Or going out to the field to, you know, let's say you wanted to go and check on your fields. Well, you have the capability of the four-wheel drive and the off-road suspension to have no problems getting out there, because sometimes fields do get pretty swampy around here. And you need some good tires, and boy, do you need good tires. Come on, old Bessie, get going.
Start your shifting.
He's probably fully loaded, I'm assuming.
Oh, probably.
So let's get out there and pass this guy. Woo, this is a fast little guy. Wow, this thing's got a lot of pep in it, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it took like a matter of 10 seconds to get up to fucking speed.
Not even, like, that felt like
You get
6-7 seconds at least. That thing was, I'm enjoying the power of this little guy. Hey Tyson, yeah, stopwatch on your phone there.
Yeah, I do.
You know what? Let's time it. Let's time the 0 to 60 on this truck. I would love to see what this thing does for 0 to 60. Thing's got great brakes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Drop my phone.
so this is kind of like a on highway merging situation. Are we ready to go? Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. Good.
8.96 seconds.
8.96 seconds. That's pretty good for
0 to 100 is 1.8 seconds.
the what?
8.1 seconds.
8.1 or 8.96?
8.96.
8.96. So that's pretty good for a little.
8.96. That's not bad.
That's
For
pretty
0
good.
to 100.
That's about level with my half ton at least.
So that's pretty good. That's a pretty preppy little truck there.
Yeah, it's
Get
got-
up in
it's-
gear.
You know, it's got plenty of power. It's got plenty of power, and that's what I like about this truck.
I could just about say the butt warmer is so warm that I can feel one of my butt cheeks burning.
Yeah. So you got to turn that down every now and then. But yeah, no, I really like this truck actually. I might actually consider, instead of getting a half ton, because I already have a half ton, I might just go for something like this, something I know I can afford. Oh, I'm really liking this little truck. I love the color of the truck, honestly. It's that perfect orange that you're like, oh, hey, look, there, you know, that's something different. Nowadays, they're starting to change the colors to more of a, they pop out more at you, and it catches your eye. Woof. There we go. Clean off the windshield a little bit. That's much better.
Boy, your camera makes it look like there's no windshield.
Yeah. Hey, look, there's no windshield. Alright, so we best be heading back to the dealership, and we'll do a little bit of a rev video and let you hear the exhaust tone and give you a quick look around of the vehicle a little bit more. And honestly, if you want to check out this vehicle and the other ZR2s that they have at the dealership, I would honestly go for a Colorado ZR2, because you're getting the best of both worlds. You're still getting a mid-sized truck, but you're also getting a mid-sized truck that's very off-road capable. And you have the option of choosing between a diesel and a gasoline motor. And you can either get an extended cab or a crew cab. And I would go for the crew cab because it's a little bit larger. I don't know if they may allow the long box on this truck, but if they did, that would be a nice option to have. So,
If you want to check this vehicle out, even take it for a test drive yourself, you can talk to Murray or anybody in there that will pretty much help you.
yep. Talk to the guys at Murray's Auto Group there at the Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC on Richmond Avenue in Brandon,
Manitoba.
I'm definitely stoked to get the diesel out and have some fun with that. So stay tuned for a diesel review, because we will grab the diesel and we will line up a video with it, and we will definitely do a video. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. We'll see you back at the dealership. So now that we're back at the dealership, we're just gonna give you a little bit of a taste of what the exhaust note sounds like. So here we go.
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 Yeah.
say that sounds pretty decent for a little V6. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our review, and hopefully you guys get to see the diesel right away and soon. And thanks to Murray for letting us take out this vehicle on such short notice. And thanks to Tyson for just coming along with us. Thanks to Murray Auto Group again. Stay tuned, guys.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Have a great day.